Hi, I'm Johanny Santiago.
Hi, my name is Aiden Bailey.
And I'm Emma Ballantyne. Today we're going to be looking at different invertebrates living in various ecosystems, all found on the New College campus.
Invertebrates perform many important functions here at New College of Florida, from the bay to the restoration area to the urban wetlands.
Invertebrates are everywhere!
Invertebrates are animals that don't have a backbone.
This is an important role in the ecosystem because it keeps the detritus and dead things at a healthy level.
Here at the bay, many invertebrates are detritivores, meaning they eat non-living organic matter. Or they're scavengers, which means they eat dead things.
There's a large diversity of marine invertebrates, many of which can be found right here
At the Pritzker Marine Lab! This is a hermit crab. Hermit crabs inhabit shore areas and tidal zones and mangroves of Florida. Unlike their cousins, the mollusks, they do not make a shell, they find a shell. Over here you can see a mollusk that has made its shell.
Once a crab gets too big for its shell, it vacates the premises and finds a new shell that fits its particular needs.
Another marine invertebrate is the sea urchin. The sea urchin is an echinoderm, which means spiny skin, and it's easy to see why. They manipulate each spine and their tube feet to move along the ocean floor. They have 5 teeth on their bottom side and are sensitive to light, though they do not technically have an eye. Sea urchins often have shells and small pieces of debris on top of them as a form of camouflage.
There are many other invertebrates at New College, so let's go to the natural restoration area. Here at New College of Florida, the Department of Environmental Sciences has developed an area of solely native Florida plants. Plants are great on their own, but they can also serve as food source or a home for many bugs and invertebrates.
An area with many native plant species such as this one makes a great habitat for many arachnids such as the jumping spider. Jumping spiders live in habitats like this because it provides sufficient foliage and coverage for them to hide beneath because they don't construct webs like most other spiders.
Creepy crawlies like spiders are not the only insects found in native Florida plants. You can also see dragonflies as close to the water, like the urban wetlands, since they mate in greenery and lay their eggs in water.
Maybe the coolest insect to call Florida plant life its home is the wheelbug, a kind of assassin bug. There's almost 160 species of assassin bugs in North America alone, but be careful in handling these insects as they can inflict quite the bite.
A great reason why there are so many insects in areas like these is because of their diet. The smaller insects that live in these parts, like mosquitoes and aphids, make up the diet of most of the insects we mentioned. This is great news for the environment and the predatory insects, since they decrease the number of mosquitoes, which can carry disease, and aphids, which can eat the plants, essentially the home of our buggy friends.
Many invertebrates, such as dragonflies and mosquitoes, which spend the majority of their life cycle living amongst the native Florida flora, begin their life cycle in the wetlands. Let's go check out the urban wetlands on campus. Drainage ponds are a necessary element of urban life in Florida. This is an urban wetland. An urban wetland is any grassy, marshy area in which water slowly flows. Many of them are man-made, and they can be small, like this urban wetland found in our New College parking lot, or much larger, like the urban wetland by the kickball field. Urban wetlands are an important part of the ecosystem as they act as a filtration system as well as a nursery ground for vertebrates and invertebrates as well.
Invertebrates that can be commonly found in urban wetland areas are many parasites, various amphipods, freshwater snails, and water beetles. Many of these organisms are scavengers, detritivores, and predators like their marine cousins. They help keep algae levels in check and help keep the semi-stagnant water smell at a reasonable level.
Other invertebrates that can be found around wetlands are butterflies. Common Florida butterflies are zebra longwings, yellow sulfurs, and swallowtails.
Besides being pretty to look at, butterflies play an integral role as pollinators. A pollinator is any animal that facilitates plant reproduction through the spread of pollen. This is a very important role in our food system. Without pollinators, such as bees and butterflies, the fruits and vegetables we eat would be far less fruitful. As you can see, there's a wide variety of ecosystems and invertebrates that can be found on the New College campus. We hope this has been enlightening.